Hey dumplings, it's Dave Desai. Welcome back to my channel. I definitely have some tea here for you today. There's been talks with BTS and Big Hit and a specific dating thing. Let me talk more about this. Let me talk about where it came from. Let me talk about what happened. And of course, your boy has some opinions. We also have some new information that allegedly surfaced. And a lot of people were worried about Jungkook. And they started worrying about the general safety of BTS. So we'll get into that as well. We'll jump into the tea. If you are new here and you're interested in this type of stuff, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified anytime a new video drops. And if you're a hater, allow to be the first to leave your hate comment, please make sure you hit the subscribe button and that notification bell also so you can be first to do so. Now let's jump into it. Now let's talk today about the specific predictions that were made about Big Hit and BTS. Now let me start off by giving some backstory. There's this really famous tarot card reader. Her name is Mhonti Vindente. And now this was mentioned to me by someone on Instagram, so thank you for mentioning that to me. And now I haven't heard of this tarot card reader before. In fact, I don't really keep up with that community. But she is a Cuban kind of tarot card reader. I guess you read the card, you piece it together, and then this is like the prediction. I definitely wanted to know what her reputation was. Has she predicted anything before and has she gotten it right? I did find out she is really famous among Cubans. She has obviously predicted a lot of celebrity news. Lately, a lot of stuff with Joe Biden and Trump, which apparently recently she also predicted an earthquake happening in Mexico. So she has a long list of pretty correct predictions. Now, of course, for those who believe in tarot card readings, it would be interesting to hear what she said about BTS. Mhonti predicted love, success, and hardships for BTS. Now, hardships and success, this is nothing new for BTS. This is all of 2020 for them. Their whole entire career, they have worked non-stop, and of course they have seen success from working so hard. But the hardship she was particularly talking about was depression. A member is going to feel like they are unable to speak their feelings to the point where they may need to receive help. I think this might be Jin. I think it could be. I know Suga already has depression, so I don't know if it would be him. Like he is already receiving help. But then for the love portion, which seems a little bit new, something we have no idea what's going to happen. Mhonti talked about two members in BTS that are going to open up their hearts and confess a relationship with each other and a maintaining relationship. So two boys in BTS will not only be the first to allegedly announce a relationship, they'll also be coming out, according to Mhonti. This would be huge news if true, because I don't think there is many openly gay big K-pop idols that are in labels, right? Like openly gay idols that aren't blacklisted. Like I think it was Amber from FX that came out of the closet and then she was blacklisted everywhere. Also Holland. So if this is true, this would be the hugest thing ever. I think a lot of the armies would be so happy, not just to hear about BTS dating, but feel very accepted and comforted in the fact that they're LGBT too. This would be most amazing news if true and if it happens. Now, given that this is a prediction, even the most skilled tarot card readers or fortune tellers have gotten it wrong from time to time. So take that as you will. Of course, there's a lot of people that are angry and attacking her just because she mentioned the possibility of BTS and LGBT. Now, is that really so awful? Is that just the worst thing that could happen to them? Like the possibility of BTS being gay? Like you all understand they all fully support LGBT, right? And it would likely bother none of them if you thought any of them were gay. Like it's 2020. The question, are you gay, isn't even an insult. And like, what are you gonna do if BTS actually does come out one day? Just never listen to their music ever again? Does that sound like a real army? Nah. Armies will listen to BTS. Even if we're in a desert and our phone battery has 1%, you gotta get in that last music video stream. You gotta get BTS that one view. I definitely wanted to see what some people were saying about Mhonti's prediction. One person on the tweetster, they wrote this. Mhonti Vindente is a woman that makes predictions based on tarot cards, and she released a video today talking about BTS and what she read about. She said that one of the BTS members will come out and to announce it's dating another member of the group. She said this news will come. It looks like Mhonti definitely has kind of this big cult following and a bunch of people that really do believe in what she says. I like that. I like that a lot. It could be true, and if it is true, it could definitely be breaking history in Korea and of course in America too. The world would even be broken too. Oh my god, please be Jimin. He'd make the perfect husband for me. Or I mean, they're all already my husbands. What you talking about saying I'm not married to BTS? Y'all almost thought. Now this was very interesting to kind of wake up to and see on my feed. Other things I've been seeing on my feed is of course Dispatch. And they've been doing some pretty interesting work lately. First of all, how does Dispatch get permission to go anywhere, like in award shows or anything? Wouldn't like TV shows or K-pop idols be aware like, oh my god, Dispatch is here, let's clean up our act? Or maybe they'll just be like, nah, Dispatch, you can't get in here. Just because they're always exposing everyone. Regardless, I'm glad they kind of talked about this situation. So we are of course addressing the Mama 2020 awards. This whole situation again, because some new information has come out. And this is regarding some of the safety of the idols. So if you weren't aware, just a quick recap. Idols were forced to stay outside in a parking lot for 6 hours. Now, personally, I didn't initially know that the award show was 6 hours. Thank you for telling me that, and thank you for correcting me. And it was actually cold outside in the parking lot that they had to wait. They had to get ready in this parking lot, and only the actors and the presenters were actually allowed to have changing rooms. I mean, if an industry professional can treat idols like that, I can't even imagine what they would treat audience members if they were to have audience members. Obviously, like pre-Rona. But obviously, there was some concern because the venue or this area, whatever, was right by like some dusty places. So there was this photo where you really got to kind of see the amount of dust that was there. There was even a specific idol that Dispatch talked about. They did not mention the name of the idol that allegedly said this, saying that it was a new building, but one of the staff members cried out in alarm when I was there. They said that their white mask turned black from the dust. Now, some idols did perform that day. It wasn't completely all pre-recorded, but I think BTS's performance was pre-recorded. But for those who actually did perform live, they had to take their mask off, like while they're dancing. So dust everywhere just up the nose. The same idol apparently said, "I lit up the stage and the inside of my nose." Now, just to get an idea of how bad kind of the dust was inside, there was this picture that was allegedly taken of the Mama Awards. And this was probably a Dispatch staff or maybe a reporter. Now, this caused a lot of concern for BTS because they obviously had to be in and out of the award show. Since they won like 8 awards, you bet they came back and forth all the time. And they had to be there for the full 6 hours to collect this award, meaning they probably inhaled a lot of dust. Lucky for them, Big Hit was like, no, safety first. And they apparently wore masks and even brought their own microphones, which is good. Bringing your own microphone is a very good and smart thing. I would have never even thought of doing that. It's definitely a very good safety precaution, but there was some concern as to Jungkook or BTS breathing very, very heavily at the award show. But there could have been many reasons as to why they would have breathed heavily. Obviously, it's probably a workout walking from the stage to the parking lot and doing that 8 times. I'd be out of breath from that. I'd be out of breath from the first time. But some people do believe the heavy breathing might have been from the dust. So one person on L Tweetster wrote this: "That's why I've noticed Jungkook's breathing hard. Poor baby, I hope he's okay and well, so as the rest." It's very sad to see, it's very concerning. I am most worried about him. Obviously, them having a mask on, it obviously does help. It filters out the air. I would imagine it filters out quite a bit of air, but I can't imagine even like that it would have been comfortable for them. But I don't know how true this whole situation is, but this is something Dispatch shared. I definitely thought it would be interesting for you guys to know. I was definitely shook to see in the photos how much dust was there. However, giving Mama or Mnet the benefit of the doubt, they had likely just gotten to the venue maybe a day before or so, and really the job to make sure that the venue is clean and sanitary is the job of the venue. Camera crew or production crew, they don't usually have a janitor with them. So I don't know if it was particularly Mnet or Mama's fault. Usually production, they'll just set up and they'll just begin working. They don't really take the time to kind of wipe anything down or anything like that. But maybe this is something that a lot of people need to start implementing right away. This will be like the new post-Rona precautions. Anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Give this video a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'm featuring this comment right here. Thank you so much for leaving a comment. And as always, I do have a Patreon if you want to go over there and kind of check stuff out. I have a lot of exclusive content over there that I can't really post on here. It'll get taken down or copyrighted or anything like that. You'll get reaction videos like music video reactions, performance reactions, ship reactions. You can also recommend TV shows and all that stuff over there. You can also recommend anything you want over there and I will react to it. Link is in the top of the description down below if you want to go over there and check that out. Also, anything you contribute over there gives back to this channel. I have a video over there explaining that. With that said, there's 2 videos that will appear up on screen at the end of this video, so click on one of those. I'll see you over there. Bye.
The way I put